Dear students, today we are going to deal a topic from chapter 2, Demerits of Cooperative Society and its types. In the previous class, you might have already seen or you might have already studied meaning of cooperative society, merits of cooperative society, and even features of cooperative society. We'll just revise the previous class just to know better about demerits and types of cooperative society. So, cooperative means working together for a common purpose. It is a voluntary association of persons who join together with a motive of welfare of the members. And this particular cooperative society or societies are governed by the Cooperative Societies Act 1912. So it's a voluntary association of persons who are ready, who are willing to join a cooperative society for their own economic benefit or for the welfare, with the motive of welfare of themselves. They join cooperative society. So, what are the merits of cooperative society? First one is equality in voting status. Now, this is there is one principle of cooperative society, that is one for all and all for one. Like that, they have one principle related to voting, that is one member, one vote, irrespective of whatever shares they hold, only once they get the voting right. Second one is limited liability, that is liability of a member of a cooperative society is limited. They have stable existence, economy in operations, that is the member themselves handle the day-to-day activities. So they can have economy in operations, support from government. Such kind of cooperative societies, they get assistance subsidies from the government, and these societies can be formed easily by registering under the Cooperative Society Act 1912. Today we will discuss limitations or demerits of cooperative society. So, first one is limited resources. Now, resources of cooperative society consist of capital contributions of the members with limited means. Now, how cooperative societies raise money? They raise money by allotting the shares to the members, and the shares will be purchased by the members, and they will contribute in the form of a capital. So resources of cooperative society are very limited because the members come from weaker section of the society. Just to gain the economic benefit or to have equality, they form the cooperative society. So here the society has limited capital as well as limited means. Another the same point here, the another point which we need to consider is that the low rate of dividend offered on investment also acts as a deterrent in attracting membership or more capital from the members. Now when you invest in joint stock company, when you purchase shares of joint stock company, the dividend what you get in return, that is share of profit, we call it as dividend. The rate of dividend is higher in case of joint stock company, but the rate of dividend in case of cooperative society is less as compared to joint stock company. So that becomes as one of the factor where cooperative societies lack to attract the members. So limited resources is the first limitation or demerit of cooperative society. Second one is inefficiency in management. Cooperative societies are unable to attract and employ expert managers because of their inability to pay them high salaries. Now, maximum work are done by the members of the cooperative societies only because of lack of finances or because of lack of capital. So they are unable to attract good talented people to manage the day to day activities of the cooperative societies because they don't have that much resources to pay higher salaries to the managers or other staff. Now voluntarily the members comes up to do the day to day activities or some work of the cooperative societies, and for that they get honorarium from the cooperative society. So this is second important limitation or demerit of cooperative society, that is inefficiency in management. Third one is lack of secrecy. As a result of open discussions in the meetings of members as well as disclosure obligations as per the Societies Act, subsection 7, it is difficult to maintain secrecy about the operations of a cooperative society. Now, in the open discussions, all the aspects related to finance, all the aspects related to accounts are disclosed, and it is compulsory on the part of cooperative society to disclose their financial statements every year. So, it lacks secrecy. Secrets cannot be maintained in cooperative society. That becomes another limitation of cooperative society. Fourth one is government control. In return of the privileges offered by the government, cooperative societies have to comply with several rules and regulations related to auditing of accounts, submission of accounts, etc. As I've already told, it is compulsory on the part of cooperative societies to disclose their financial details yearly to the government. That is, they have to publish their financial statements, and it is open for all. So these are some of the rules and regulations specified by the government in case of maintenance of accounts, in case of auditing of accounts, in case of submission of accounts. So they find that there is interference from the government, which becomes another important limitation. Interference in the functioning of the cooperative organization through the control exercised by the state cooperative departments also negatively affects its freedom of operation. Now, each state has got state cooperative department. Now, like for example, in Karnataka, we have Karnataka state cooperatives. Those that particular body to have a regular check on the activities of the cooperative societies, they inspect, they keep an eye on the working of each and every cooperative society. Now this becomes the interference from the government, where cooperative societies don't get needed freedom to manage their activities. Fifth one is differences of opinion. Now, internal quarrels arising as a result of contrary viewpoints may lead to difficulties in decision making. Now, once the sorry, suppose if important decision is to be taken in the cooperative societies and the meeting is called, now obviously all the members will not have the same viewpoint or will not have the same opinion differs, and that becomes a there comes a quarrel. So at that time, internal quarrels may arise, and that may harm the working of the cooperative society. Personal interests may start to dominate the welfare motive, and the benefits of other members may take a back seat if personal gain is given preference by certain members. Now, there are members who dominate the cooperative society. They interfere or they manage day to day activities. At that time, if they give priority to their personal interest, then the interest of other members are ignored or totally avoided. So that also becomes as one of the important limitation of cooperative society. The next topic which we are going to deal today is types of cooperative societies. So first type of cooperative society is consumers cooperative society. Consumers cooperative societies are formed to protect the interest of the consumers. The members comprises of consumers desirous of obtaining good quality products at reasonable prices. This particular type of cooperative society aims at eliminating middlemen to achieve economy in operations. Like for example, suppose if I am buying a product from the retailer, the retailer might have purchased it from wholesaler might have purchased it from producer. So there is a chain. Directly you cannot buy it from the manufacturer or from the producer. So there is a channel of distribution which comes into picture. If too many middlemen, then the profit gets shared, and the profit gets shared and the price of the product increases. Now, to avoid such kind of middlemen and to reduce the price of the product, consumer cooperative societies are formed, where such kind of societies purchase goods directly from the manufacturer, and directly the benefit is given to the consumers who are desirous of obtaining good quality products at a reasonable prices. It purchases goods in bulk directly from the wholesalers and sells goods to the members, thereby eliminating the middlemen. Profits are distributed on the basis of either their capital contributions to the society or purchases made by individual members. Now, one, they purchase the goods in bulk quantity, so when you buy it in a bulk quantity, obviously you will get the price advantage, the price of the commodity will come down. So whatever profit is gained in consumers cooperative society, that particular profit is distributed based on the capital contributed by a member, or depending upon how much you are buying it from that consumer cooperative society. Second one is producers cooperative societies. These societies are set up to protect the interest of small producers. The members comprise of producers desirous of procuring inputs for production of goods to meet the demands of consumers. It aims at it aims to fight against the big capitalist and enhances the bargaining power of the small producers. It supplies raw materials, equipments and other inputs to the members and also buys their output for sale. Profits are distributed on the basis of their contributions to the total pool of goods produced or sold by the society. Now there are small producers who are desirous of purchasing raw material or getting some assistance, like if they want to have some good equipments or other inputs for manufacturing purpose, but as they are manufacturing the goods on a smaller scale, they are unable to get the bargaining power, they don't have bargaining power at all. So such producers come together and form a producers cooperative society. Now what happens, now small orders of inputs or small orders of raw material at once will be placed near the vendors or near the suppliers of raw materials or other inputs, and then they will have a good bargaining power as compared with the large manufacturing industry. So this is one of the advantage, one of the important advantage for the producers. That is why producers cooperative societies are established. Third one is marketing cooperative societies. Now small producers who are manufacturing the goods, they are unable to sell their products in the market by sales promotion or by advertisement, as they lack money or as they lack finances. So they come up and they form marketing cooperative societies. These societies help small producers in selling their products. The members consist of producers who wish to obtain reasonable prices for their output, aims to eliminate middlemen and improve competitive position of its members by securing a favorable market for the products. It pools the output of individual members and performs marketing functions like transportation, warehousing, packaging, etc. to sell the output at the best possible price. Profits are distributed according to each member's contribution to the pool of output. Now, once you become a member of marketing cooperative societies, you get different functions to be performed for you. Like for example, if you are unable to get a good packaging for your product, or if you need to arrange transportation, if you need a warehousing facility, at that time this cooperative society arrange certain functions not only for one member but for all the members at a reasonable prices. So marketing cooperative societies again aims to eliminate middlemen and directly get competitive position or competitive advantage, where they get favorable prices for their output. So whatever they are manufacturing, through marketing cooperative societies, they sell their output, they sell their product and get a reasonable price for it. Fourth one is farmers cooperative societies. Now these societies are established to protect the interest of farmers by providing better inputs at a reasonable cost. The members comprise of farmers who wish to jointly take up farming activities. The aim is to gain the benefits of large scale farming and increase the productivity. Now, such farmers cooperative societies provide better quality seeds, fertilizers, machinery, and other modern techniques for use in the cultivation of crops. Helps in improving the yield and returns to the farmers, and also solves the problems associated with the farming of fragmented land holdings. Now this particular farmers cooperative societies, now suppose if I have a small land where I am unable to do cultivation, or I am unable to get good quality seeds, I am unable to get good quality fertilizers, at that time if I wish to join farmers cooperative society, or there is a need to join farmers cooperative society where in a reasonable price I am getting fertilizers, good quality seeds, some important ways of cultivating, at that time we can, or I can join farmers cooperative societies. Fifth one is credit cooperative societies. Now these societies are established for providing easy credit on reasonable terms to the members. Now suppose if I want to get a loan, at that time urgently if I want a loan, obviously I will go to a private money lender. So when I go to a private money lender, the rate of interest what is being charged by the private money lender, it is obviously high as compared to cooperative societies, as compared to nationalized banks, or as compared to private banks. So this particular cooperative society offers the loans, different kinds of loans to the members at a reasonable rate of interest and with minimum procedure. The aim of such society is to protect the members from the exploitation of lenders who charge high rate of interest on loan, as I have said earlier. Such societies provide loan to members out of the amounts collected as capital and deposits from the members and charge low rate of interest. So how the society runs? The society collect money from the members in the form of capital, and the members themselves keep money or their savings in the form of deposits with the cooperative society. So out of capital, out of deposits collected, the society grants loan to the members at a reasonable rate of interest. Sixth one is cooperative housing societies. Now it is for the middleman, it is very difficult to buy their own house or to get their own have their own accommodation in this particular costly state of in this particular cost of living is very high nowadays. So it's very difficult for a common man or to a middleman to get their own house. Now cooperative housing societies makes that particular difficulty very easy to those who want to have their own house. So these societies are established to help people with limited income to construct houses at reasonable cost. The members of these societies consist of people who are desirous of procuring residential accommodation at lower cost. The aim is to solve the housing problems of the member by constructing houses and giving the option of paying in installment. So it is very difficult for arranging amount for residential accommodation at once, or maybe hard cash, such a huge amount in cash. It's very difficult for a common man or to a middle class person to pay lump sum amount for a own residential accommodation. So such cooperative societies provide necessary accommodation, residential accommodation at a installment. These societies construct flats or provide plots to members on which the members themselves can construct the houses as per their choice. So not only the residential accommodation is provided, but this cooperative society also provides flats or provide plots for the members. The members can themselves construct the houses. Here cooperative society also helps the members to clear certain procedure for their own constructing the house. They need to get NOCs, they have to go get the permission from many authorities or from municipal corporation. So such cooperative housing societies helps the member to clear formalities and have their own dream house. Thank you.